Hey my beautiful Aries peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot and welcome in here to your January 2024 tarot reading. How are you? I hope you guys are doing well. Want to wish you all a happy new year. Hope you're excited setting foot into this brand new year. And as always, before we get started, if you want to get yourself a personal reading, you can check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. First link in the description below if you would like to book me there. Nonetheless though, here, Team Ram Fam, let's get it popping and see what's going on here for you. Coming on into January 2024. What information showing up here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Zodiac. Moving on into the month of January 2024. Starting out with your overall energy, we do begin your reading with the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords here, very quick, fast acting energy. There could be some sense of communication coming in. You might be having a very important conversation coming into this month, but without a further ado, let's continue. Looking at the current energy, we have here the Queen of Swords, what it is you're dealing with. We have a Four of Swords, and taking a look here at the current outcome, we do have here the Six of Wands. So, like I previously mentioned, Knight of Swords coming into play for you. This is the card that could represent something happening very fast. It also could be a conversation taking place. Now, I actually feel here with the Knight of Swords to the Queen of Swords, you are very clearly and quickly seeing something. I kind of get the sense, Aries, jumping into the month of January, it's like, whoa, I need to get the hell away from something. And I don't know why that's what's coming through, but it is. Could be a person, could be a job. Maybe you guys just started a new job and you're like, nope, this is a trap. I'm not getting invested in this for a long time, because looking at what you're dealing with here, Four of Swords is often representative of I need to take a step away from whatever is showing up in my reality. So I think so far with what I'm seeing here, guys, you are definitely at a place in time where something seems to not necessarily feel quite right. Now, looking at the outcome for you, you do have here a Six of Wands. Six of Wands is representative of success, of moving in the right direction. So, believe it or not, Aries, getting the heck away or getting the hell away from someone or something at this time seems to actually put you in the right direction going forward. So, yeah, not a whole lot of information just yet, but you'll know if this resonates with you. Maybe you started dating somebody new and, maybe they wanted to show you their toenail collection, okay? Which I don't know why that's what came up, but hey, who knows? Maybe you got to get the heck away from somebody who has that, right? I'm pretty sure I've seen that in like a movie one time with some nerdy person who's like, want to see my collection? So at the end of the day, Aries, somebody showing you that, get the heck out of Dodge. Maybe you're dealing with a job who's overworking the fuck out of their employees, and at the end of the day, you're like, yeah, this is not going to be something I want to stay invested in forever. As soon as I can get out, I'm getting out. So there is this realization of it is time to get out of town. Let's see what's showing up in the current energy. All right, what information do we have here regarding, sorry, not the current energy, what's showing up here, excuse me, in your challenge, Aries, for this month? It's a very interesting reading so far. What do we got here for the challenge? The Temperance. Ooh, yeah, being able to be emotionally balanced at this time is challenging. And I think that makes a lot of sense, because like needing to get away from something can be stressful because a part of you doesn't want to look like a bad person for walking away or leaving, but another part of you is like, I need balance, and this is not bringing in balance because something here has caused an emotional disturbance, okay? It's like Star Wars, something's happening in the Force, right? There's been an emotional disturbance occurring with whatever you've been invested in. So if it's a job that's treating their workers like shit, that's impacting you emotionally. You know, if you're dating Jerry and he's showing you his toenail collection, that's emotionally and physically disturbing too. So at the end of the day here, Ram Fam, it's like, yeah, it's a little tough right now because I think a part of you doesn't want to upset or look like a bad person, but you have to remember, guys, it doesn't matter what you look like. People are going to perceive you however they decide to perceive you. Like a person can say, I don't like that Aries, and guess what? They made up their mind. No matter what you do, they're just not going to like you. So fuck the perception of other people. What this is about the perception of self. What's making you happy? What is going to be the path that's righteous for you? Don't worry about other people at this time. It is not the time to worry about other people is what I feel coming into January 2024. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Why do we have this clear sense of urgency that I need to get away from something? Tell me about this Queen of Swords. What do we got? And we got here the Seven of Swords. Oh, yeah. Because you can see the deception. Point blank period, Aries. You can see the deception in a situation. Maybe somebody's very deceitful. Maybe somebody is, or a company is very deceitful, whatever the case may be. This could be work related, family related, friend related, love related, however it applies to you. But yeah, you can see the deception clear as day. So that's why you're getting out of dodge here, guys, coming into this month. All right. Like I mentioned, y'all, it's an interesting read. It may resonate to you. It may not. If it doesn't, no worries. But let's go ahead and continue. Let's go deeper. All right. We're going to take a look here now, Aries, at what you can expect throughout the rest of January 2024. So what can Aries people expect here, please? Throughout the rest of their January, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What can they expect here at this time? We have here the Five of Swords. We have here the Two of Cups. We have here the Queen of Pentacles. And we have here the Justice. So this is following suit with detachment. So you will be officially detaching from whatever this is. Five of Swords here says, I need to fight for myself. But most importantly, I need to fight for my happiness and my ability to be in a place of peace of mind. I don't want anything disturbing me anymore emotionally. So therefore, Five of Cups here, Two of Cups here, you are cutting apart and separating yourself from whatever this is you've been connected to. Queen of Pentacles, you are prioritizing yourself. You are prioritizing your peace of mind. And Justice card, you're bringing back balance to the Force. Star Wars, okay? And if you've never seen Star Wars, please watch it, because there's uncomfortably a lot of people in my life who've never watched Star Wars, and I just don't get how you've never watched it. So please, if you haven't watched it, watch it. Thanks. Moving forward, though, Justice showing up here, balance is coming back. So it's nice. You got out of dodge. You're avoiding a situation that you can see is deceptive and messy, and you're glad you're out of it. So definitely is what to be expected here so far. Is there any other things randomly? It doesn't have to really apply to what we just talked about, but is there anything else Aries can expect here coming into their month? By the way, the time is currently 4:44 as I'm reading your reading. So if you guys want to take a look into that angel number, see how it may potentially resonate to you. But is there anything else in the World card? The World card coming out at 4:44. That's powerful. Okay. Just want to mention, Ram Fam, 4:44 for me is an angel number that typically represents that the universe right now is on your side. So if your guides see anything that doesn't serve you, don't question situations that fall apart this month, okay? Don't question things that don't work out. Don't question anything that isn't manifesting as you anticipated, because that is the epitome of rejection's God's protection. So 4:44, rejection will be God's protection. Whatever may need to end will end, so something new shall be born. Okay? So really do take that into account. If you're trying to make something work for some reason this month and it just feels like it's not working out for you, or if suddenly there is an ending to a friendship, or suddenly there was an ending to an idea, it's like these things didn't pan out because something so much better will pan out for you instead, okay? Now, we also have here a Four of Pentacles. Okay, so in regards to some extra information of what to expect, I do think that if you have held back in certain areas of life, you could be seeing these areas get activated. For example, if you feel like you've been very held back in terms of friendship, maybe you haven't really connected with friends that often, maybe you haven't really gone out of your way to go see friends recently, there could be something about this month boosting your social life. Maybe you feel more open to want to go see your friends and hang out, so that is kind of getting reactivated, your social life's getting reactivated. There could be more of healing potentially. If you haven't really healed much in the recent past, you could start to see that maybe your healing's getting reactivated too. So I feel like if there's been anything or things in particular areas that you haven't really put too much time into, too much focus, or too much energy into, you could be seeing these things get reactivated. So anything that's lied dormant could be getting activated again, and you're focusing up on that here coming into January 2024. Page of Swords. I do think some of you guys have some peeps who are having an eye on you. Some people are looking at you. You have people who are interested, or who are thinking about you, or who are hesitant to reach out but are watching you. Because typically with the Page of Swords, person won't reach out, but they will like look at your social media, ask about you, think about you. I'm hearing somebody's dreaming about you. So if you tend to notice that you're having a dream about a person, maybe it's an ex, doesn't have to be your lover, could be an ex-friend or somebody you haven't seen in years. They could be heavily thinking about you, all right, if you tend to dream about them. But what's this Page of Swords? We have here the Two of Swords. Yeah, somebody's really conflicted whether or not they want to reach out to you. Will they reach out to Aries, though? Because we're still in the after shadow period of Mercury retrograde, even though Mercury's gone direct. We have here the Chariot. And we also have here the Five of Wands. You know what I think is going to happen? Now, this you guys aren't even going to see play out because the person's not going to reach out to you. But I just want to give you guys the information so you're aware. In January, in terms of what to expect, there is somebody who is thinking about you. Could be an ex-partner, could be an ex-friend, could be whoever. If you're dreaming about them, it's definitely this person. But they are considering reaching out to you. And then they're not going to reach out. They're going to end up holding themselves back. And then they're going to regret it with the Five of Wands. But I think that they have this like opportunity window of courage where they feel like they can reach out to you. Then suddenly they don't. And then they miss the opportunity. And then they kind of just move forward. So I don't actually think the person will go through with reaching out to you. And this information is not really something you necessarily need to know, considering that they're not reaching out. But yeah, someone here is thinking about you. It's like they almost did, and then they didn't. All right. So that's the vibe that I'm picking up on here. But yeah, if you are noticing somebody's popping on your mind that you haven't dealt with for years or talked to for years, or you're dreaming about a person that you never see anymore, very well likely this individual misses you and they've been thinking about reaching back out to you. Okay. Now moving along here forward, this is what I do have so far for your main situation. Let's get on into other areas of life. We're going to take a look here at your career, what's going on in your love life, and then what's going on in your personal life areas. So let's have a look here at those areas. Now for career, what's showing up here for Aries, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout January 2024. For career, we have here a High Priestess. We also have here a Three of Pentacles. And lastly, we have here a Nine of Pentacles showing up too. So I do think that career is looking quite well for you guys. Three of Pentacles is things working out and unfolding together perfectly. Nine of Pentacles is often very representative of feeling incredibly confident, self-sufficient. It even could be financial and independent stability. So some of you guys could be feeling really good about taking care of yourself. Maybe money's looking really good right now to where you're becoming more independent with your finances and you're becoming more financially free. And High Priestess showing up here is the card of being intuitively guided. So I think that a lot of you are going to come to terms this month that the type of work you're doing is actually what really aligns with your path. Okay. Maybe some of you have started spiritual work. Maybe some of you guys have started something that's like a non-for-profit. Maybe you're starting a business, or maybe you just got into a new job and it really feels like the perfect fit. But when it does come to career, I think for most of you, it feels like you have found your place and this feels like where you're supposed to be. And therefore, when you are where you're supposed to be, you're going to get the abundance that comes along with it, right? So when you're following your path, your true path, that's where the abundance really comes in. So I think you could start to see that. Money is not necessarily the goal all the time, but remember, money is just nothing more than a byproduct of the value you provide. So when it comes towards making money or acquiring more money, if you're adding the most value, doing what you love and what you're passionate about, that money will be a byproduct of your value and of your work. So I think for many of you guys, you're going to start to see that exchange. For those of you that work in spiritual services, or if you are a spiritual person doing spiritual work, you might be starting to see how the value and the energy that you put out there, maybe you're starting to see the actual energy exchange return to you in a very abundant way. All right. But yeah, I keep seeing like spiritual services. I don't know if you're starting a tarot channel, or maybe you do readings in general, or you're opening up like a shop or something of that nature. But yeah, I'm seeing that show up here too. Okay. But yeah, whatever it is that you may be doing, I think this month is showing you that financial freedom is a possibility for you with the type of career you have. And you're starting to see the beginning of how your plan's unfolding for that financial stability. So I think it's a great month for you guys in career, because it's opening up your eyes to the fact of like, oh wait, I can start to branch out more. If you haven't moved out yet, you're like, oh, I can actually see, maybe I can afford this apartment. Maybe I can afford this car now. Maybe I can afford this phone now. It's like you're starting to see that the ease of affordability is really starting to come into play with you, with the abundance that you're reaping here from your career. Okay. So I love that. We love seeing money going up, right? Very cool. All right, let's jump on into love, though. Let's get into single Ram Fams first. What's going on for the single Aries? Coming on into January, we had a jump card. That jump card's going to be a Page of Wands. Very flirtatious this month, okay? I like that for the Ram Fam. Very, very flirtatious, I feel. Seven of Pentacles, okay? And then taking a look here at the last card, the Hermit. Let's see what's up. So I think you're very flirtatious, but you're also not taking the time to really get to know people. You know, Aries, it's like, sure, like I'm flirty, I'm fun, but I don't really know if I really want to get to know you. Hermit card showing up here, you might be kind of backing off before things get too romantical, right? Or things get too romantic as a whole. I think that right now you're just trying to have fun. And you're not looking for something too serious, right? You're not looking for a Page of Cups kind of moment. You're looking for maybe a good time, not a long time, is what I feel so far for Ram Fam single peeps. Yeah, Death card showing up. That'll change in the future, but at least for right now, I think you're just interested in having fun. So I would say that for the single Ram Fam peeps this month, January doesn't look like a month to fall in love, just looks like a month to have a good time. And being single right now definitely seems to be what's been fun for you too, okay? Of course, if that's not your story, don't worry about it. I know some Aries in the comments might be like, well, Aunt, I've been looking for love everywhere. I know, but this is just not your story, and that's okay, all right? Moving along here forward, though. We're not having any more jumpers. Stay in the deck. Moving along here forward, though. Let's have a look here and see what's up for coupled Aries coming on into the month of January. What do we got here for Aries couples? Aries couples. We'll see what's up. Maybe some of you are shopping at Aries. My girlfriend likes to shop there a lot. Let's take a look. Aries couples. We got here the Eight of Pentacles, the Fool card showing up, and the Sun. Whoa. Someone's working hard to get an engagement ring. So your boyfriend right now could be working real hard to get an engagement ring. If you're noticing your man's taking a lot of extra hours at work, maybe they've been saving a lot of money, chances are they're going to spend it on a nice ring for you. So that could be the case for some. But either way, though, the Fool card showing up here is a card that's representative of new beginnings. So I feel like you guys are both working hard for your future. This is the energy saying, listen, we have goals for this relationship, but we have to work hard to make those goals happen, right? So if we want to get a house, we both have to work really hard at our jobs together, save this money, get this house. If we want to get an apartment and live together, same thing applies. If we want to get our dream wedding, maybe you're engaged, we got to save up for this. So I feel like there's a lot of practical energy showing up for Aries in relationships, for Aries couples. It's like this is a time of practicality right now in getting our earthly materialistic things in order. So getting our finances in order, getting our debts reduced, focusing on how we're going to plan a future and survive in the materialistic world. These are the kinds of relations that I'm seeing showing up at this time. This is how money will relate to the both of you at this time. That's what I'm picking up on. So Sun card showing up here, though, there is a good amount of happiness coming from this, though, because it looks like you're in a good position. So I wouldn't say that there's much to complain about. It kind of just looks like the practical route of planning for a future, which I genuinely think is perfectly a-okay. We should always be focusing on planning, especially if we're dealing with long-term partnerships and if we have plans for these long-term partnerships. So you and your person are focusing on more of the materialistic side and the practical side of life, and that's where you two are at. I feel like both of you are very dedicated and you're working and you're happy with your situation with the Sun card. So coupled Aries, no complaints here. Cheers to that wonderful future the both of you are creating. I love it. All right, let's go ahead and get on into what's happening here on a bit more of a personal level for the Ram Fam members. Let's go ahead and take a look. We had a Seven of Wands reveal itself. Okay, here's another jumper that I'm throwing back in the deck because my cards won't let me speak today. But anyways, the Seven of Wands revealed itself. That's a card that could be representative of really making sure that you don't really have distractions. You really remove yourself from distractions and you stay focused on your goals. I do believe Aries are very goal-oriented this month. Naturally, you guys are very goal-oriented people, but there could be a feeling this month of hyper-focus almost, I think, coming into certain goals, okay? Anyways, though, what's going on with Aries on a bit more of a personal level throughout January 2024? We have here a Page of Pentacles. Moving forward from that, we have here an Ace of Cups. And then lastly, we have here a Two of Pentacles coming out for you too. Page of Pentacles here, Ace of Cups here. I kind of get the sense here for you, Aries. It's like I'm at a point in time right now with the Page of Pentacles where I have a lot to offer, but I need to make sure what I'm offering myself to are the things that I'm genuinely happy with, the things I love, the things I feel connected to. I think what you're going to very much so realize is that there's not a lot of abundance in things that I'm disconnected from, because we can't really create abundance in things we're disconnected from. Abundance comes from the love of what we do or the love of what we're invested in, right? And if we hate what we do, or if we're not happy with what we're invested in, it's not creating energies of high vibration. It's creating the low vibrations, right? So I feel like on a personal note, what this month is really about is about recognizing I need to focus more of my time and more of my energy in all areas of my life into the things I love and not the things I dread, into the things I love and not the things that aren't fulfilling. Two of Pentacles. I can't just have, some things in my life be invested in things that are great and then other things, crappy investments. It's really time for me to check my investments and make sure that I'm doing the best I can. And that really shows, by the way, in your main situation, because your main situation said, oh God, I see something here that's not good. That's no bueno. Like, this is time to dip, whether you're dealing with Toenail Jerry or whether you're dealing with, a really crappy job that overworks their employees. It's like, I'm at a point in time where I need to have this, right? Temperance card, happiness, balance on an emotional level. But I need that in all areas of life. So anything at this time, and you can already see it playing out, like I said, in the main situation, anything at this time right now that is not fulfilling to Aries will more than likely be cut off as you focus on what is fulfilling to you instead. All right, let's have a look at the outcome, guys. We're almost done over here. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Aries throughout the month of January 2024? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we got? 9 of Cups. I like it. I like it a lot. Team Ram Fam. That's a good one, man. 9 of Cups is self-fulfilled. You're going to look back at this month and be like, you know what? It was a good time. Honestly, it was a good start to the brand new year. I feel fulfilled. I feel good. I feel like I can take a moment to kind of relax and take a breather. I think that I accomplished enough. I'm happy with the way things turned out. That's what I'm feeling for you. So what a wonderful time, man. What a wonderful month and a wonderful energy. So Aries, with that being said, guys, thanks so much for coming out here to your January 2024 tarot reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Of course, Happy New Year, guys. Hope you're excited for this new year of 2024 in general, but just want to say thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you're new here, come on down and subscribe, baby. Consider subscribing. I'd be happy to have you if you so desire to join the Soul family. Of course, if you did enjoy today's video, hit that like button and leave a comment below. Let me know how you liked it, okay? If you guys want personal readings, you can always feel free to book me at CancerMoonsTarot.com. First link in the description box below if you want to book me there. But with that being said, Aries, take care and have yourselves a good one. Peace.